going to be teaching you 4 main tricks: the lasso, the flower, the isolation, and the step through. Now, when people think of hula hooping, they think that you have to have it around your waist, but that's actually a vicious lie. None of the tricks we will be doing today happen when you have to hula hoop around your waist. All of them will be using your hands, arms, and legs. The first trick is called is the lasso, and for it you're going to have it above your head. You want to keep the hula hoop between your forefinger and your thumb, right about here on your palm, and you're going to be moving the hoop in a counterclockwise direction. When you do this, you don't want to move your hand very much. You're going to keep it rather straight, but you still want to use the momentum to keep it up. When the hoop is facing forward, so that your hand is at the back of the hoop, you want to grab it with your thumb and your middle finger and hold it very loosely, and you're going to come around, down, and then back up. The completed look will be something like this. It does not have to be completely straight. Personally, I believe it's kind of cooler when it's not. But that's the basic lasso. That's actually one of the first tricks I learned how to do. So it's very easy. The next one is called a flower, and you want to hold it almost on your palm, but right at the base of your fingers. And for this, you actually want to grab it a couple of times. You're also going to be moving it in a counterclockwise direction. So you're going to go point, 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 point. When you're going fast enough, it should look like a flower. You realize that at each point, I'm actually moving my hand in a diamond shape, and I'm grabbing the hoop. This will help make the movements more distinct and help you keep from dropping it. The last trick I'm going to teach you, I'm actually going to use a bigger hoop, because this is a step through. Now, normally in hooping, the bigger the hoop, the easier it is to use. So when you start out, you want to have the hoop be able to come right around the middle of your stomach. Even though this one's a little bit shorter, it's still going to be easier to use than the other one. Now, for the step through, you're going to want to hold it to the side and literally step through with your right foot. And you'll keep your legs apart. You want to hold it kind of loosely so that it's able to move on its own while you move your hands. And you're going to step through it with your left foot, bring it up around your head. You want to hold your left arm straight out and bounce the hoop off of your forearm. Then you want to bring it around the back of your head. I'm going to turn around for this part. You want to catch the back of your head right about here with the hoop. So when you drop it, it spins around you. So what that should look like is this, and you're going to catch it again, and then step through to complete the movement. And that's a step through. You can begin or end any dance routine with this, because in all, hooping really is a type of dancing, just using a hula hoop to your advantage. Now the last move I'm going to teach you is called an isolation. It's a little bit more difficult, but that's mostly because you don't want to hold it loose enough that it can hit you on the head or fall forward. You're going to grab it tight enough at the bottom that it's not going to move. For this, if you want to start out using your hand to guide it, you can, but your goal at the end is to not hold it at all. When you hold it straight down at the bottom, that's going to be your checkpoint every single time. And you're going to bring your hand up and around. What I'm doing here is I'm bringing my hand over here, and then I'm rolling the back of my hand against the top of the hoop and grabbing again. Your goal is to not have the hoop move at all, but it is okay if it does move. In fact, for later movements, you can even have it pop it out like that. It looks kind of cool, but this is your goal at the moment. As you progress in your hooping career, you can eventually learn transitions to move between them so that you have a complete dance sequence with it. And that's really your ultimate goal of this, to be able to fill 3 minutes with different movements with the hula hoop, and all of them flow consecutively from one to the other. Those are 4 basic movements to hooping, and I hope you enjoyed your time.